Six, seven. Okay. Hi, 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 hi. Hi. How's everybody doing this evening? Well, no, wait. It's like the middle of the night. I know. It just turned midnight, I think. It's like 12 something. I don't know. But I'm on my second round of insulin. So I have to be up for a little bit, at least a couple hours. Because after I reach the 2 hour mark, I'm pretty safe. I can go to bed and no crashing gonna happen. And if it does happen, I don't know. I'll wake up. This is how I see it. I'm already shuffling, but this is the person on your mind. What's the gossip about them? So we're going to talk all about the person on your mind. I don't know. I'm going to tell you all about maybe their day or what's going on with them with the oyster. I feel like you don't know nothing what's going on with this person. All right, you might think you know, but you have no idea. I don't know. This is the oyster card. It's kind of cute. Listen, whoever your person is, I feel like they're very defensive, not defensive, but they're very yeah, I guess defensive over it. I don't know. Their privacy maybe. Okay, so let's talk. I don't know. Maybe they're going through something. Because listen, behind the oyster card was the panther. Okay, so it's like, okay, we'll calm down. Who is this? I feel like they might got some drama going down in their life. But either way, what's the gossip about them? What are people saying about them? That's basically what we're going to talk about tonight. What's wrong? He just came in from outside. He just ate. He's got fresh water. I think he wants to go to bed, dare I say. Mm. I had a rough night with my insulin. And now I'm all messed up. Excuse me. Now I'm all messed up. Because it's like I gotta take insulin because I'm still digesting my dinner. Eh, listen, it's a roller coaster. I don't like it. I feel like eventually I'll be like my mom and I'll just be sitting there like, let's do this. All right? Like, but I'm not there yet. I feel like I gotta get there. My God, cards just keep falling out. When they slide out like that so gracefully, I can't help but keep it. Okay, so whoever this is, okay, there's gossip about their romance, about their love life. I have the gentleman card. Servers, be good. Oh, service. I don't know. I'm paying attention to the back of the decks today. Wow. Wow. That's a good bull. Wow. That was tough for him. He like exhaled after. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. He was well behaved. Okay. I didn't want to trigger him. My kid was just going in the kitchen, but the dog. The dog acts like my kid's a squirrel and has to go play with him every time. Every time. But this time he was good. Thank you. I'm very happy. Listen, I'm telling you, I think he's tired. Okay, I'm a little tired. I'm yawning, but I kind of only yawn. I don't know. Yawning doesn't really happen when I'm sleepy or tired, but it does make me sleepy and tired. Do you get what I mean? I don't know if I explained that well. Okay. Communications, listen and speak with greater care. All right. I'll try. Okay. I just took insulin. All right. I took two types. So I'm getting hit up right now. I have emergency sugars over here, and I got my Deuce de Leche back there in case I need it. I will have to go offset and scarf some down, but I don't think we'll get there. I have a full stomach right now. Anyways, so shuffle was pretty quick. Now, this is all about the person on your mind and what's the gossip about them. So it's kind of going to be entertainment. That's why it's like, grab your drink, get your popcorn, get your snack. Okay, we're gonna see what's going on in their life. We're gonna see what people gossip about them. So this could be their neighbors, this could be their coworkers, but we're like tuning in on what people say about the person on your mind. Does that make sense? I feel like I did good. I feel like I nailed that. Okay. The octopus the octopus card. Wow. Okay. With the oyster. That's what I was saying. It's like a grand reveal here. We're about to I don't know. Okay, your person is extremely. This is what people are saying. Your person's very. I would say diabolical. Your person. People think your person's diabolical. They find them very intelligent, extremely manipulative. I would say psychic, even but maybe sports betting. They might be addicted to sports betting specifically. Well, do you remember that octopus that was like psychic? That's your person. That's what people are like. Well, they're like that octopus. They're like that octopus that can tell you who's gonna win. I feel like this is your person. I feel like I don't tell anybody that. This person is like extremely lucky. They got the magic touch over here. And they got the Midas just the Midas touch. I don't know. People, people think this person's got good luck. Service, though, I feel like they work a hard job or a busy job or they work a lot. They work a lot. I don't know. The house card. They work and go home, work and go home, work and go home. This is all the people are saying. I listen, I'm able to tune into your person, right? And your person's like telling me because no one knows what this person does when they're home. Do you get what I mean? The King of Wands card. People speculate about who he's dating or she's dating. It could be a man or a woman, but they're speculating on who this person's dating, if they're dating. If this is a man and he's not dating anyone, people are saying he's homosexual, he's in the closet. I feel like, and if this is a woman, they're saying that they have some type of secret romantic lover. Maybe they got two lovers. They got a boyfriend and they got a secret lover. This is gossip about them. Okay, but your person is like here too. I feel like, listen, in order for me to ethically do this in my own mind, right? Even if it's my imagination, there's got to be rules to it, right? I ain't gonna spy on your person without their presence. You get what I mean? So whilst your person's presence is here, overseeing this, like, and there, the oyster card, that's what this is. You know what I mean? Like, I get to tell you behind the scenes information. You know what I mean? Like, like when you watch the editor's cuts. Yeah, no, they're ascending. I don't know what they fully mean by that, right? But they're not doing anything wrong or bad or nothing. I feel like that's making me think of like self-discovery, things like this. If this person's been feeling unwell, they're like looking into their health and trying to figure things out. If this person, I feel if this person, I don't know, this person's a deep thinker, so they're kind of like deep thinking all the time when they're not, I guess, at work. When they're sitting at home behind closed doors where no one else sees them, they're just, they're not sitting there maniacally, diabolically plotting against everybody. Like, people are kind of trying to paint this person out to be like a guru, like a nemesis or something. But to anyone and everyone, like this person hates everyone or something. Like they're a grouch, maybe. People call this person grouchy. What's funny is this is I can't pick up on male or female. So this either way. The moth orchid, communications, listen and speak with greater care. I feel like this person doesn't lie. They listen and speak with great care. Okay. They might repeat themselves in different ways, but I feel like they're not around plotting on anybody. Like I said, they're doing some type of ascending. What that means to them, I'm not fully sure. But the ascending card is where I'm like kind of looking at when I'm like, what are you doing behind closed doors? They're like, I'm ascending, and it's like, All right. Okay. Okay. What is it? Okay, Splinter. He's over there sending in the corner. But no, I don't know what. But overall, I feel like if anyone was actually just talk to this person, I feel like they would know that this person's not doing anything that they're thinking. They would understand their energy better, and this person would take care to try to like make people see them properly. I guess maybe because I don't know, people misread this person a lot. The Mountain card, Eight of Wands. People talk about their sex life, like genuinely. Okay, so if this is a man or a woman, they get no action. Like if it's their neighbors and they're looking, you know what I mean? Or like if this person has roommates or lives with anyone, they know they get no play. They get no sex. They have zero. Their sex, beep, beep, they need to resuscitate it. I feel like they do not. No, like almost like they don't even want it. Like I said, there's like a grouchiness to this. Like Ice King, Ice Queen type vibe, right? But then there's some people that gossip on them that don't have that close of a look on them, right? And they suggest that they're dating like there's this is a distance has to be. It could just be a really nasty person talking shit about them. But they're basically saying that, like I said, if it's a man, they hide a relationship and it's because he's gay. And if this is a woman that your person is, then they have a boyfriend and they hide a relationship from that boyfriend. And they even have a guy trying to date them now. They're talking with a guy, they're lovering with a guy, and they're in a relationship with a guy. Like who knows? Like the story just keeps blooming over there. Whoever that is, they're just. I feel like that's a hater. You got a hater talk. I mean, there's a hater talking about your person. That's funny. I wonder who they're talking to. Who could they be talking to? I feel like with the service card, a lot of this is a lot of the more delusional it gets, the more it's more so like a work crowd. You know what I mean? Like it ain't people like in their neighborhood or nothing like this. Okay, a lot of people think that this person secretly dates their ex. Okay, if you're their ex, people think you guys are dating secretly. If this is like okay, if this is a man, I feel like his friends and family think they're secretly hooking up or dating or something with their ex. And I feel like if this is a woman too, it's the same thing. That could be like the secret lover there. Either way, whatever. I don't even know what to say to that. It's like, okay, this is silly. Either way, moth orchid, communications, listen and speak with greater care. So I feel like this person just doesn't talk to anybody. The service card, I don't know. They put their head down, they go to work, they might chit chat with people. There is a communications aspects. Like this person talks to other people. I guess we're tuning into the people that they just breeze, like people that they casually talk to in their life. So, like, that was mostly people that they pass by and they don't actually socialize with. Do you get what I mean? I guess the delusional is the crazy parts. I mean, listen, only you won't even know if it's true. Not we won't know if this is true. Okay, the tower card, that's more with the mountain. All right. And also, what else was there? There was something else with this person being alone. They go to work and come home. I guess the service card. But overall, this person, oh wow, with the messenger card. So over, okay. So this person talks, they someone that they message with, okay, gossips about them. They talk back and forth with this person. I feel like a bit maybe, I don't know. But it could be for work. Like someone that they talk to outside of work, but they know them from work type of thing. They might not hang, but they know of each other. I feel like that person I feel like they know that this person goes basically is just home all the time. I feel like they know that this person isn't doing anything. Like they're alone. And I feel like that person, it's almost like they talk about that person's ex. They know that person's ex, something like this. They gossip about your person and their ex. I feel like that isn't you, or maybe is you. I really don't know. It depends on your person. How many exes do they got? You know what I mean? Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Crossroads. People talk about their money. I guess because they work a lot, people think this person's got a lot of money. So people talk about this person's money. They gossip about it. I feel like it's more like they want to know about it, so they gossip about it. Like almost like they deep think on this person's pockets and they deep think on how deep this person's pockets might be. Something like this. Oh my God, I feel like that could be an ex of them. All right. The gossip about your person, though, I feel like everyone says it basically, they're really smart. People think this person's very smart, very quiet, strong, silent type, maybe a deep thinker. I feel like a lot of their thoughts are right. I'm more so reading the outrageous things that are wrong. You know what I mean? And it's more for entertainment. But overall, who knows if they're actually right or wrong. But, anyways, so this person gets no sex, they have no sex life. I feel like someone's almost saying it like as like mocking them, like you know what I mean, like kind of like somebody saying, "Oh no, they're single," you know what I mean, and they don't never get sex, they don't never get laid, something like this, the, something like that, and they incorporate the ex, like this person has to go back to an ex, or no one will date them, something like that. Like they're really nasty about it. Maybe it's an ex that's saying it because it has something to do with the scythe card here. This scythe card is discussing basically the mountain and the tower about your person, which is like they get no sex and they just they're all alone all the time. You know what I mean? Something like that. So it could be the ex that gossips, but I wonder who they're gossiping to. Okay, but whoever that is the one that thinks that this person's like super psychic, super smart, super good at gambling or whatever. This is that person who wonders if this person's an enemy or if they're evil. Things like this. I feel like it's their ex that thinks that. I don't know. Consolation. Okay. While this person sits at home, I feel like they just think, I don't know, they don't do anything really. With the crossroads card, I feel like people that cross this person's path gossip about them. Like if two people walk by, they will be complete strangers, never saw your person ever. They'll start talking about your person. And consolation, I feel like your person kind of second guesses, like they instinctively feel it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like they'll hear somebody laugh out loud, like after they walk by, and they'll think to themselves, why would that be about me? But I feel like it is. And it kind of, it is. And I feel like so your person's kind of like wondering, like, why? Why do people want to gossip about me, even complete strangers? This is somebody that doesn't like to get gossiped about, but yet people gossip about them. And I feel like the reasons why they don't like people gossiping about them is because if it's not true, if this person clears rumors or you know what I mean, states the truth or whatever, anything like this, people will still believe whatever the hell they want to believe. Do you know what I mean? The whole reason these people are gossiping about your person is because they care about your person. They're thinking on him or her. If most of you, this is going to be a man, but they think on this person way too much. Do you know what I mean? They care way too much about this person. Do you know what I mean? So they imagine whatever the fuck they want to imagine for your person, true or not. Because this person, like I said, listen and speak with greater care. I feel like it's very clear that this person just goes to work, goes home, keeps the peace with themselves. I feel like they might do gardening. Do you know what I mean? Like they take care of their house. This person, the oyster card, none of these people know anything about this person because they're not a problematic person. Do you get what I mean? Like this person doesn't have their business out there. I feel like not because they're private, but because nobody talks to them. Nobody People would rather gossip than actually like talk to this person. Do you know what I mean? They would rather imagine what they're imagining. They would rather that be like it's almost like like everyone around this person's got their own like weird narrative in their mind, and they put your person in some type of role that they're not a part of at all. I feel like this person has no role. They go to work and they go home. The ascending card is the only thing they actually do. And I feel like and they can only do that when they're on their own, basically, when they're alone. So I feel like if this person's single, it's because they're busy with something with the ascending card. If this person tries to date and it gets in the way of this ascending card, they stop. If they even try to pursue other people and it gets in the way of that, they stop pursuing them. They're more focused on it on this, the ascending. It says transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Okay, so if this is a man, he's trying to get his life in order. And if it's already in order, that's all he cares about is maintaining it and getting solid and you know what I mean? And I feel like and he's preparing for union. It's like birds of paradise. He's preparing for union with a woman. This man is single if it's a man. And if this is a woman, I feel like it's the same thing. This woman ain't sleeping around or doing nothing. She's over here. She's like a lady in waiting. She goes to work and she comes home. She's like waiting for the day that like all of that pays off. You know what I mean? Like but I feel like it's the curse. Like the good girls they all hide and they can't find men at all. None. Because they're sitting at home being good. What do you want from good girls? They sit at home and they're good. There ain't nothing out there but bad shit. All good people know this. So I feel like good guys and good girls, they kind of I don't know. I don't know how they ever get together with anybody. But overall, this person basically, if you're some type of romantic interest for them, I feel like they're interested in you. They are. The clouds card, I feel like they hide their feelings from you. Okay? But it's because, I don't know, they're maybe used to being alone. All right, the mountain card. Maybe some of the gossip's not wrong. Maybe this person is like an ice queen or ice king. And I feel like the oyster card, I feel like they're waiting for somebody to come open them up. I feel like this is a pearl. They got a pearl in there. You know what I mean? Like the octopus card, they're not wrong about the fact that this person's capable, I feel like, of being all diabolical and all these things that they were saying. But I feel like that's just not their vibe. Okay. I don't know. They're at home. This is like anyone that stays home is usually pretty non-dramatic. You know what I mean? So consolation. Let's make me think of a consolation prize. Like I said, nice guys finish last. Something like that. Like this person is single and they've been like preparing for. They've been basically getting ready for union, like to find the right woman in a sense, right? And it's just taken them so long that they might already be prepared and ready to go. This person might be a prepper. Either way, this could be already ready to go. Like they're already prepared and ready, but they just haven't really found a woman to thaw this mountain card, right? And they might not actually go looking for it, and they just don't live a life that has openings for one. And I feel like, and if this is a woman, I feel like it's the same story. But like a woman's way of getting ready for a man is much different. You know what I mean? Like a woman's way of getting ready for a man, I feel like is getting busy. A woman has to do things that aren't people. Do you know what I mean? As isolating as that sounds, like the more quiet a woman is, the more like personally busy someone is with the ascending card. It's like the more ready they are for dating. Do you get what I mean? Like any girl that's got a lot of friends or that's fresh out of a relationship or any of this is like that's a lot of noise. All right? It's true. So, anyways, I feel like this person has very minimal noise in their life. And I feel like, and that's how like, this is how they've made it. This is somebody that's made it that way. Do you get what I mean? Because, like I said, the people that are gossiping about them are all imagining these things from their own imagination. So it's kind of like they're projecting onto this person what they think they're doing. And it's like they have no clues to make them really think that other than just what they think. And it's wrong. Most of it's wrong, but like tethered with, some truth. They it creates the bullshit in their mind that they spew. But overall, like I said, if this person's maybe stated it to people, no, you're wrong. That's not how it is. It's more this or the. Oh no, I'm single. And then they're like, oh yeah, they know that people are still gonna think whatever the hell they want. I don't know. Your person's very like I wouldn't say that they are isolated, are single, but they're very I wouldn't say independent, but that's not quite the word. But that's part of it though. I don't know. This person, it's like there's no chip on this person's shoulder. They're just on their own. I don't know. They don't have very much going on. I don't know. Explain that more than that. But the gossip on them, let's see what other people are saying. I don't know. A lot of people have tried to like open this person up, right? And like get to know them more. And I feel like in your person is very smart, so they pick up on this and I feel like they only let people know what they want to let people know, but they don't lie to people. They just might not tell you everything, but they'll tell you like this. I feel like this person can kind of sense what people are wanting to know, and they tell them, they give it to them. This, like, okay, a woman walks up to this man or woman, and they're going to want to know if they're single, and this person's kind of already picking up on it. So they'll mention it somehow. You know what I mean? To answer that person's question. As I said, there's like they are kind of psychic like this, but I feel like it's about a mental thing. Like they can just tell. I don't know. So people wonder what like people have noticed that this person seems psychic. Like he seems a lot of you this is going to be a man, but he seems to read people's minds because people this is what people are saying. They're like it's like he read my mind. Like I said, he answers questions before other people answer them. Before the other people answer them. With the girl talk card. Okay, this is all about gossip. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. I feel like from the horse's mouth. Okay, communications. Listen and speak with greater care. They can't say it any better than that. If they hang out with anyone, they're just friends. This person has zero sex. I feel like this person doesn't even get hard for people. Like any whatever friends they have, male or female, they do not turn them on. Okay, in in moving on, I feel like with the scythe card, I feel like whatever relationship they were in last, they like you know what I mean, they were focusing on moving on from that. They're happy being single. They're trying to learn to live in the moment. I feel like they're failing at it because they just sit at home all day. But I don't know, with the ascending card, I feel like that might include I mean, that's what I said. Maybe they're trying to live in the moment and having fun. I said overall, this person's they're having fun. They're happy, right? They're single, but they're still happy. Like I said, if you're trying to actually pursue this person and date them, they like you, they're interested in you, but you have to compete with their not their independence, but their space, their private space. They like you know what I mean. This person's either going to want you in their space or not. Now, if you've already been in this person's space, then I feel like you'll know they've either welcomed you or they didn't. If they didn't make you feel welcome, it's because you were they're not into you. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. So I feel like a lot of people that try to date this guy gossip about him. You know, this is more so a man, but it still works for women. But overall, for that's like gender specific. The girls will gossip. I feel like the guys will gossip about this girl too, but I feel like not too much. Guys don't really sit around gossiping too much. I mean, they might say a little bit, but that's it. Like they don't sit there and actually stew on it. Maybe if there's a girl around to keep it going, but overall, so girls that are trying to date this guy, and also if this is a girl, it's girls that are looking at her like there's a judgment here from the girl to the other girl. Like you know, like she gets no sex, she's got no boyfriend. And then there's you know what I mean, like some type of cattiness to it. So a lot, I guess we can say it's 50-50. But overall, well, with the octopus card, they are very gender fluid, whoever this person is. They think very non-binary. Okay? They don't necessarily think masculine or feminine if not in that state. You get what I mean? Like if they're interacting with a female, they're going to be masculine. If they're alone, they're going to kind of be neutral.
If they're talking with another guy, they're gonna be masculine. You know what I mean? Like, or you know what I mean? Like something like that. Like this person's not, they're not stuck on one type of mindset, if that makes sense. So, what is it? Peace. Yeah, be calm and calm will come. This person wants a calm romance, a calm person, someone they like in their space, someone they like to be around. You know what I mean? So I feel like the main reason why this person is alone because a lot of people disturb their peace. And overall, I feel like this person likes their mental peace. They require their mental peace, I feel like, for that ascending card. So I feel like if you're trying to talk to this person and their mental peace starts to get disturbed, they'll pull back on you. It's not because they're talking to other women or men or whatever. It's not because they're talking to other people behind your back or like dating options or any of that. Don't listen to that gossip. That's not true. It's because it's messing with their deep thinking, the stuff that they think on. I don't know, but so I guess the friends that they do hang out with, they gossip about them. They gossip about this person's ex, and they basically say this person's not moved on from that ex at all. Okay, they see that the person's happy, but they know they're not happy single. That's the gossip that this person wants to be with their ex again, and they're unhappy, and basically they've moved on, but it they I don't know people around them that are their friends. I don't know how friendly are. It's just his time with friends, but whoever those people are, when they gossip about this person, I feel like they're basically saying it's only a matter of time, like living in the moment. Like this person's only single now. You know what I mean? Like, and they maybe been single for a while, but whoever it is that they used to date, I feel like they saw that this person was much happier with them while they were together. So they're like, oh yeah, they might be moved on, but they're just saying that now in the moment. They're just trying to have fun being single and trying to enjoy being single because preparing for union, they're like, this person is like wanting to like get back together with their ex. You know what I mean? They're kind of like last hurrahing it, being single and trying to enjoy it. And their way of enjoying it is indulging in alone time. Straight up alone time. This person likes their alone time. They could do anything in it. They could play video games, they could watch movies, they could literally just listen to music, they could read a book, they could do whatever the hell they want. But whatever it is they're doing is bringing them a lot of happiness and it's fun for them. And I feel like and that's their priority. So I feel like if I could give my opinion, it's like this man is basically waiting for a woman to prioritize. But I feel like they're not going to disturb their life to prioritize. They're not going to put down what they've built in, you know what I mean, in their independence. They're going to put down what they built to be with a woman. They got to find a woman that will accept what they've built for themselves. Do you get what I mean? And I don't think there's very many women that accept this man. Okay, and if this is a woman, I feel like they don't accept this woman either. There's a sense of rejection. Like women try to date this guy and he's not what they want. And same for the woman. They'll try to date this person and they're not really quite what the person wants. So they try to change them a bit. And the thing in this person just isn't about being changed. They like to change. They like to invite change. You know, they have fun. They live in the moment. Change is great. But I feel like they're not trying to have anyone come in and change things. Like you know what I mean? Like if this is a man, he's got his home, and he doesn't want a girl that comes over and starts trying to change things. Like, oh, I'm gonna buy this, and I'm gonna put this there, and I'm gonna change, and I'm gonna do this, and you should get this, and you should get that. And like, and he looks around, and now all of a sudden, it's not even his house anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's her house. He doesn't want that. He doesn't need that. He doesn't require it. That's what I'm saying. This is a very independent person. So they're kind of stuck in their ways with being single but they don't want to be single, and that's kind of what someone is picking up on. Like it could be someone that cares about them, like a relative. They see this person needs a particular type of uh, woman, we'll say, or partner, whatever, one that's not going to mess with their stability that they've created for themselves. This person would rather be alone than have anyone just change or disturb their peace that they've created because they've created peace for themselves. They come home and they're so happy they don't care to leave it till they got to go to work again. You know what I mean? Like they're not home because they're depressed. They're home because they're happy there. You know what I mean? So they want to find someone that they could bring into there and be happy with them with what they have. Like their you know what I mean? They can impress them even with their decor or their things like this, you know? But I feel like there's a stubbornness to this person too. I feel like this is somebody you can advise, but you cannot control or tell what to do. Not at all. And I feel like this person basically octopuses as a whole, they're very camouflagey. This person might like camo. This person might have, I don't know. I was gonna say this person might have some type of military training or something. But overall, octopuses they're very camouflaged, right? They blend in. So I feel like this person just they prefer to blend in, and people will still see them. People will talk about them. I don't know, and the things that they'll say or whatever the hell they want. But this is somebody who's like, if you want to know the truth though, you could just ask. This is somebody where you could ask them. They're a straight shooter. They will tell you the truth. Okay. So service card. A lot of people say this person's a hard worker. Okay. I feel like they're very happy. People can see this person's happy. But when they were dating someone, people that saw when this person was dating someone, they saw they were genuine. They were like really happy. Like people could tell. They're like, "Why are you happy?" Like thing. And I feel like if nobody asks this person that anymore, this person is happy, but only I feel like when they're able to be happy, like in their environment that they've created. So let's see. And gossip about your person. I feel like overall they just stay home and chill, and they're waiting for Mrs. or Mr. Right. However, they need to go about that. And I feel like this person enjoys their alone time so much that it's hard for them to really, I feel like, put that in jeopardy, so to speak. Like they don't, they think to go date people, but then they're like, no, I don't know. Like they realize that it's not, I don't know, it's going to disturb the peace. So then they say, never mind. They swim off on people real quick, like, but I feel like there is an exit this person swims back on. Then they swim away maybe, but then they swim back on them. And I feel like with the girl talk part, I feel like it's because this is maybe a girl that, if this is a guy, this was a girl that he could get along with. I don't know. They could chat, they could conversate. This is somebody he felt comfortable around. He could gossip with this girl or something like that. Do you get what I mean? And if this is a girl, it's the same thing. Like they found somebody that they do feel comfortable with. I feel like, but they're still not bringing them in, or those two aren't dating or doing anything like that. There's nothing happening between them. If anything, that girl probably has no idea. With the girl talk part, she's very oblivious to it. So it's kind of like he's got like a. It's almost like my gossip on them. Okay, is that they have a crush on an ex of theirs. Like they're crushing on their ex. You get what I mean? And it's kind of like because they feel like that person would fit their space. Person would like their space. You know what I mean? There's like a friendly vibe with them. Like they get along like good friends. And that's kind of what this person requires. I don't say desires. I don't say wants or needs. It's kind of what they require. If they ever want someone to bring someone close, it like, you know what I mean? It's got to be somebody that accepts them. It's just that simple. And they got to accept things like that. They can't boss this person around or tell them what to do. You know what I mean? They got to just like, I don't know, be a friend to this person, suggest things to them, advise them. You know what I mean? Things like that. They'll always listen to you if you say, oh, you should do this. They'll say, oh, yeah. And I feel like, and if they genuinely agree with you, you might see them do it. You know what I mean? They're open to advice, but you know what I mean? They never want anyone to sit there and like just take over, and they're not interested in that. So this is somebody like if you're trying to date them, it's going to be a long time before they ever like try to move in with you or anything like this. This person's kind of like I said, they're stuck in their ways. They're kind of if you live on your own, they're gonna kind of want it like that. You have your place and I have my place, and things like this. And I feel like, but they're not going to sleep around on you. Okay, they just kind of need that alone space. You get what I mean? That private space, and it's not because it's to keep it from you. I feel like they would invite you over and let you in that space. In order for them to date you, they have to be able to let you in their space, and you have to accept it and like it in their space genuinely. You know what I mean? They're not trying to make you like it. It just kind of has to fit, and so they basically they're never going to be in too much of a rush to disturb whatever peace they have. Having someone stay over or visit for a bit is kind of all they can really like endure, I want to say. And it's only because you just got to take your time with this person. You know what I mean? They're very used to being isolated, so they like it this way. They've built it that way. You know what I mean? They've made themselves into it. They made themselves like a peace of mind is where their home is, and that's how they made it how they like it. You know what I mean? So what else can I see? With the Panther card, this person might have a friend that gets extremely toxic. I feel like towards them, about them, something like this. It's most likely a man, whether this is a woman or not. There's a man presence, a male presence that's extremely toxic. Could be someone at their work. Your person knows about them. Your person agrees they are toxic. I feel like a lot of people wonder if that's the one. Like if this is a man, that's the one that people wonder maybe he's secretly dating that guy because he gets so toxic over him. You know what I mean? So possessive or you know what I mean? Something like that. And if this is a woman, that's who people think that she's dating. There's like up to three women, I mean up to three men that this woman is dating if this is a woman. And I feel like one of them is a really toxic person. It must be this one that's the gentleman card, because the gentleman card is actually a person here, right? So I feel like that person might be trying to date your person. There is a person trying to date your person, but they're extremely toxic. And your person's not really into them. That person disturbs your person's peace. That person disturbs your person's mental peace like crazy. Okay, I feel like not in a good way, not in a fun way, not like they distract your person and they're like, oh, you know what I mean, like I can't, I gotta get, you're distracting me. No, it's not like that. Like it's bad distractions, like interruptions and all sorts of things that this person created their space to avoid. And that's who that person is. I feel like they're trying to like date them. I feel like they're extremely toxic. Like they're like in their life. They might work with them. They might only see them sometimes at work. It's like they pass by them here and there. That person gossips about this person's love life all the time. But other people gossip that that person might be dating that person, whether this is a man or a woman. But that toxic person is a man. Okay, and consolation. I feel like this person is just wait. Like it's almost like like consolation. Like they're ready for union. Like I said, they're ready for a partner, a person, someone ascending. I feel like maybe that's what they're looking for when they're on their own. They're like maybe trying to manifest. Because with this card, it's making me think of like talking to a higher up, thinking higher, like you know what I mean? So if they're all alone and they're like in their ascending state or whatever we'll call this, I feel like and they're all be calm and calm will come. I feel like they're like kind of trying to call in a soulmate. You get what I mean? They're calling in whoever it is that will accept them and like them and want them and who will work in their life. I feel like in the mountain card, and they will turn this person on. They won't be the ice king or the ice queen around this person. They're gonna be the typhoon. Okay, they're gonna the Hoover Dam has released. But no, but overall, that's what they're looking for. And I feel like that's what I'm saying. There's an ex that this person swims around mentally with. And I feel like it's because of their connection. They must like, that's what I said, they have like a crush on their ex. but their ex probably has no idea. You know what I mean? And that's only, I don't know how many exes this person has, but that's specifically one of them. And it's because of the fact, it's one that people are like saying that, oh, yeah, no, he's not moved on from her. He's only pretending to be happy single. He genuinely is happy single. But if he thinks on dating anyone, he thinks on this girl. You get what I mean? And then he pulls back on it because he doesn't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. He's worried about disturbing his peace. He's afraid of the change. You get what I mean? It's kind of like he knows this girl's the one. Do you get what I mean? So he starts getting close to her, and then things start to he like okay, things change for him naturally. He wants to invite her over. He wants to have her in his space, but then he gets self-conscious. He gets stressed. He fears rejection from her. What if she tries to change everything, and then I can't be with her no more because it's gonna make me not want to be with her. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like he doesn't want to ruin what you guys have, but he can't pause and keep you guys at like a talking stage. He wants to bring you in. I mean, so I feel like this person runs off, and I feel like he might come back on her a few times. Here, like he swims back on it, and I feel like, but he just doesn't necessarily talk to the girl. He like goes back home or whatever. He just thinks on her, wonders on her, maybe talks to her. He might still be friends with her and chats with her here and there, but they're not. He's not trying to pursue a relationship with her, but he wants to. And he probably will eventually. But overall, maybe once he problem solves and finds it, I don't know. My guess is that it's fear. I feel like it's fear of rejection. Like he feels like they could date, him and this girl will be able to date, but if he brings her into his environment, she might, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's gonna make him maybe not want to be with her if she starts to try to like change him. He doesn't know how much she accepts him. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know, his life, his lifestyle, the things he likes, you know what I mean? How he likes to have things organized, how he doesn't. This might be somebody with collectibles. Like I'm imagining somebody with like a lots of collectibles or delicate things. You know what I mean? Maybe art, something like this, figurines, something. You know what I mean? They wouldn't want children in their house. They wouldn't. They don't want you touching everything in there. Like even if like they want you to like their things, but they're not gonna really want you to touch. I mean, they worry about all this type of stuff. And it all comes with how much they want to bring this person close. So I feel like that, and I feel like a lot of people maybe that are close to this person, they talk about that, like that he fucked it up because he's so stuck in his ways, and oh, you're so stubborn, you gotta compromise, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta bend, you gotta do this, you gotta be willing to do this. And I feel like, and this person is willing and is doing all that, but they're just terrified because like I said, they're like in love with that person. Okay, so it's serious with them. They can't even date them like part time or like unserious. They have to date that person full blown serious. They're ready. That's the person they want to make union for. And if they're not ready for it, like they haven't ready themselves for it, they're gonna have to put that person on hold till they get ready. But like I said, most of you, this man's been ready. You know what I mean? But and now this person comes along and they're not necessarily fully ready. They have to do a last hurrah, and I feel like they might do it instinctively. But overall, that's where this person's at. They're single. They're happy single. It's real. It's true. But I feel like they do think back on somebody that they did really enjoy and like that they feel like would accept them. You know what I mean, they think back on that person here and there. Communications, listen and speak with greater care. I feel like they desire to talk to that person. I feel like even if it's just to talk to them, consolation, even if it's just like to clear the air and just like reconnect with them, like they like this person as a friend. Do you know what I mean? So this is somebody that would put themselves in a friend zone just to be with that, be around that person and in their energy again, because they make that person makes them happy. They really do. So if this person's happily single and if they can pair up with this person, then they feel like they'll be totally happy. And this person, as I said, they're just scared to do it. That's all. They got like cold feet. You know what I mean? Ascending card. I feel like they're trying to figure out what's wrong with me. Why can't I just bring them close? You know what I mean? Things like that. They're trying to like work on themselves, but not like changing themselves. Not even adapting. Mm, I guess adapting would be the word. But they're trying to like grow, maybe mature. They might feel immature here and there with their things or something like this. So this person's not really going to be able to commit to anybody until they've finished that type of like mental growth. You know what I mean? Some type of maturity about all of this. I feel like accepting and also compromising and things like this. I feel like this person would compromise and change things about themselves or they would like you know what I mean they would bend the rules that they have. Like if they invited this girl over, she would be able to touch his things. He would kind of like allow it. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of one of those things. It's for the right person, he'll compromise. He'll fold. He'll reconsider. He'll you know what I mean? He won't be so stubborn with or so stiff with if it's the right type of energy. And I feel like that's what he sees with this other person. But like I said, he wasn't ready for a full commitment like this. This person might as well have already, like, I want to say, imagine marrying this person and like living with them and everything. And doing so made them happy. But then, like, actually inviting them over and starting the process to get to that, it, Ah, no. Cold feet is an understatement. They have the mountain card. Okay, I feel like no, they like surrounded themselves in a ice. They went inside that mountain and froze it around them. Like no one like no, I don't know. It terrified them. But it's kind of like when a player, you know what I mean, the guy that sleeps around with everybody, it gets married and it's like being they're not single anymore and things like this. It's kind of like that, but this person was never sitting around fendangling. It's all about their own personal space and their own like just happy like personal happiness and alone. Do you get what I mean? Like they're ready to maybe compromise and turn some of that in and change things around a bit for the right person. You know what I mean? When the right person comes along, and I feel like and that person has come along. So that's what I said. If this is your person, I feel like that's about you. And I feel like with the gentleman card, oh, forget all the gossip. I feel like this person wants to like, ask you on a date and make a love offer to you. This person's like a secret admirer to you. Do you get what I mean? That could even be some gossip. Someone might spy on this person and know that, and they like want to tell you that. Like some gossip, like, oh, I heard that he really likes you, and he's gonna come and give you like there's some gossip even about him approaching you from somebody. I just can't quite pinpoint where that would come from. That would have to be somebody that maybe just is able to see this person. They might see like this person talking to you or texting you or looking at any of your medias or anything like this, and they can see that they're happy and they get all cheesy and smiley or something like this. So then they start gossiping about it. Okay, so it's somebody that's close enough to them. Okay, but either way, your person, I feel like mostly there isn't really much to say about them because they're very private. And like I said, it's not because they're it's not because they're actually a private person. It's just because no one's really talking to them or asking them. And a lot of the gossip you're going to hear about them is all like people just guessing. Genuinely, I feel like it's very superficial. A lot of it seems like anything that's outrageous seems more like a hater who's just making it up on the spot. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a shot in the dark. I feel like if you ever want to talk to this person about any gossip you hear about them, I feel like they almost want you to message them and talk to them. If you have, I feel like that you would message them, they'd probably be like, I don't know. I feel like you could message this person, even if you haven't talked to them in a while. I feel like you could I feel like this person wants you to message them. That's what I said. There's a sense of them wanting. They're like, if you care about any rumors you heard about me, if you care, you know what I mean? Like it bothers you somehow. You know what I mean? They're like, you should come and ask me. You get what I mean? And I feel like that's kind of how this person sees it. And this person, I feel like they are a manifester. So they might be trying, if you're looking into them, they might be trying to get you to manifest. They might be trying to manifest you into contacting them to ask them about gossip. You get what I mean? Like this person basically, I don't know, they think a lot. They got a very powerful mind. I don't. They must be psychic. Okay, and if there's someone that doesn't believe in psychics, then that's just gonna make them not really want to be around people too much. Do you get what I mean? Especially because people lie, people gaslight people. So I feel like it's very clear that people gossip about them about being psychic. So whether your person believes that or realizes that or not, people are spooked out by it. But either way, I hope you enjoyed, and that brought you some entertainment. And you have a good night. Bye.